Hello students, today let us apply the property of parallel lines, that is use of properties of parallel lines. We are going to use the properties of a parallel lines to prove one theorem. The statement of the theorem is the sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We have studied this earlier, but this time we have to prove this property, and to prove this we are going to use the property of parallel lines. For that one, let us consider the diagram. In the diagram, triangle ABC is given. So that is the given only. Triangle ABC is any triangle. In this triangle, we are going to prove that measure of angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC, the sum of measures of all the three angles is equal to 180 degree. Now to prove this, we need to do one construction. So let us draw one line PQ which is parallel to side BC of a triangle which passes through point A, that is the vertex opposite to side BC. The construction is draw a line parallel to segment BC and passing through point A. We have to take 2 points on this line P and Q such that P, A and Q are collinear, that is P dash, A dash, Q. Now by doing this construction, we are now start with the proof. Now here we start with the construction. Line PQ is parallel to line BC as we have constructed here. And now consider AB as the transversal. If AB is a transversal, then angle ABC and angle PAB, these two angles are alternate angles. And we have earlier studied that if two lines are parallel, then the alternate angles are congruent. That's why angle ABC is equal to angle PAB, as they are alternate angles. We'll call this as equation number 1. In the same way, if we consider these two parallel lines and this time AC as their transversal, then we get another pair of alternate angles, that is angle ACB and angle QAC. These two are again alternate angles, so they must be also congruent. That's why angle ACB is equal to angle QAC. Again, the reason is alternate angles. We'll call this as equation number 2. Now if we add these two equations, is if we have to add equation 1 and equation 2, we have to add left hand side to the left hand side and right hand side to the right hand side. So left hand side of equation 1 is angle ABC plus left hand side of equation 2 is angle ACB. That is equal to right hand side of equation 1 is angle PAB plus right hand side of equation 2 is angle QAC. We get this third equation. If we add angle BAC on both the sides, so as we are adding the same angle on both the sides, it will not make any difference to the equation. We get the equation as angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC. We have added angle BAC to the left hand side is equal to angle PAB plus angle QAC as it is plus angle BAC. So we have to add angle BAC to the right hand side also. Now if you consider the left hand side of this equation, we get angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC, that is equal to, on the right hand side we rearrange the terms as angle PAB plus angle BAC plus angle QAC. Now if we see in the diagram, angle PAB and angle BAC, sum of these two angles are there. If we add these two smaller angles, we get angle PAC. So instead of angle PAB plus angle BAC, we can write angle PAC plus the third angle QAC as it is. Now again, watch these in the diagram, angle PAC plus angle QAC. These two angles are angles in linear pair, and we know that sum of angles in linear pair is 180 degree. So sum of these two angles is 180 degree. And we have the left hand side angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC, that is equal to 180 degree. And these three angles are the three angles of a triangle, that is angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC. The sum of measures of all the three angles is 180 degree, that is we have to prove. So this is the theorem we have proved. The sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. And to prove this, we have used the properties of a parallel lines.